Did you know that artificial intelligence might misinterpret the behavior of mantis? By observing their stress signals, we can gain valuable insights into their well-being. You might think you know a praying mantis quiet, eerie, and intimidating. However, their actions reveal complex emotions that many overlook. These subtle signals can be misinterpreted by eye, leading to dangerous misconceptions. Imagine watching a mantis in a terrarium, antennae twitching nervously. You might assume it's simply exploring, but what if that twitch is actually a desperate cry for help? If I misreads this behavior, the consequences could be significant, affecting wildlife research and ecosystem management. Picture a lab scenario where a mantis appears agitated, moving erratically. If I interprets this as normal behavior, and you dismiss it, you might later discover that this normal behavior was a critical warning sign of a health crisis among your mantis. What could have been prevented with a keener eye? Now, feel the tension in that lab as you watch your mantis colony dwindle. It's not just about the mantis, it's about the vital details we miss when we rely too heavily on flawed algorithms. But there's hope. By honing in on the subtle details of mantis behavior, like slow movements or quick head turns, CEO can become an expert observer. Spotting those stress signals early can prevent serious problems. Bringing a human touch to eye interpretations can bridge the gap between technology and nature. Imagine combining your observations with technology for a clearer understanding of a mantis' emotional state. So, what's the key takeaway? The world of mantis is more intricate than we realize, and recognizing their warning signs can lead to better outcomes. The next time you see a mantis, consider what critical signals might you be overlooking. Stay vigilant, the truth could be right in front of you. What if I told you that some of the most misunderstood creatures on Earth could actually help us grasp artificial intelligence better? It might sound wild, but this connection could surprise you. You might think you know a thing or two about mantis. They're fascinating insects, but there's a darker side to their behavior that many overlook. It's not just about their hunting, it's also about how we interpret their actions in a world increasingly influenced by algorithms. Imagine scrolling through your social media feed when a video pops up showing a praying mantis in what looks like a brutal mating ritual. It's shocking, but it can be misleading. This is just nature being harsh. It's a signal, a warning about how we might misread behaviors in both nature and eye. Have you ever wondered why we misinterpret these signals? Our human biases often sneak in, leading us to create narratives based on limited understanding. What if this misunderstanding mirrors how algorithms interpret data? Now, think about a smart assistant. It analyzes your habits to provide better service. But when it misreads your preferences, just like we misinterpret a mantis' intentions, things can go sideways. You might think you're getting great recommendations, but what if the algorithm is just as confused about the signals it's picking up as you are? Let's take this further. Consider a meeting where one team member is quiet. You might assume they're disengaged, but they could simply be processing information differently, much like a mantis. This often leads to misunderstandings and conflict. It's not just about insects, it's about understanding behavior in a broader context. If we keep misreading these signals, our interactions with people or ACOL become increasingly complicated. So what can we do? Awareness is the first step. Start viewing behavior through a different lens. Look for those subtle cues. Just as a mantis blends into its surroundings, our biases can cloud our judgment. As you go through your day, consider this: how often do you assume you understand someone's actions? How frequently do you project your own experiences onto others? Remember, like the mantis, there's often much more beneath the surface. The next time something challenges your perception, take a moment to pause and examine it closely. Just because you think you know the story doesn't mean you have the whole picture. And when it comes to I, it may be learning from us, but that doesn't guarantee it's getting it right. Use this as an opportunity to question what you think you know. The world and your understanding of it might just surprise you. If you enjoyed this exploration, consider subscribing for more insights into the unexpected connections that shape our lives. Have you ever watched a praying mantis and felt a chill? These seemingly calm creatures hold secrets that could change our perspective on nature and technology. What if I told you that our understanding of mantis behavior is fundamentally flawed? Many people see them as simple predators, but there's so much more to their story. This misconception extends beyond insects. It's intertwined with today's artificial intelligence algorithms. Think about scrolling through your social media feed. Each post seems tailored just for you. But what if I told you that the algorithms behind these platforms have a blind spot? Just like we misinterpret mantis behavior, these systems can misread human interactions, leading to unexpected outcomes. You might think you know how I analyzes data, but here's the twist: algorithms often reflect their creators' biases. Imagine a scientist studying mantis and concluding they're purely aggressive. This narrow view can lead to misguided predictions, impacting everything from targeted ads to our online interactions. Have you ever found yourself in an online debate feeling like you're talking to a wall? That's the risk of misunderstanding behavior of both human and mantis. When algorithms miss the nuances, they amplify misunderstandings, creating divisions. Now let's raise the stakes. Picture a world where these misjudgments spiral out of control. What if I starts dictating more of our lives based on skewed perceptions? A small oversight in understanding one species could lead to significant consequences in our relationship with technology. But there's hope. Some researchers are working to bridge this gap by taking the time to truly observe mantis behavior, unraveling the complexities beneath the surface. This curious approach could be the key to refining I, making it more intuitive. So, what can you take away from this? Just like the mantis, there